Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Edo 2020. All South governors will storm Edo State September 19, Wike. Wow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time we're reaching you today, we want to say a very big thank you for your huge, massive, and continuous support. We truly, really appreciate you. My people, the elections in Edo State is going to be epic, I can tell you. It's going to be the definition of what true democracy is in Nigeria. If they are going to allow democracy, let the people speak and say who they want to be their leader. We are going to see and know if truly and really Nigerians will be able, for the first time in a long time, have a word in the political sector where they are able to speak and say this is democracy. It is about the people, them voting who they want to be their great leader. Don't forget that PDP is ready immensely to support Governor Godwin Obaseki. They are ready to give him their 200% support. APC, on the other hand, is working very tirelessly because what we heard, Buhari said he has warned all governors elected under the platform of APC. Say, yo, come on, look what? We must not lose Edo State. And as such, the Ketika Committee has been charged with a great enormous task to go ahead and to make sure that they get reconciliation on the way and see how they can strategize and win Edo State come September 19. Wike is giving us a preview, is giving us a hint into what the South governors are planning and what the plans may be and what may likely happen. Edo State election is going to be a state of the art. It's going to be epic. My people, get ready. That's what I want to say to you. Please stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news, because what we're going to be doing is keeping you up to date with all the details. Well, Governor Wike was in an AIT morning interview where he made some revelations about some hidden plans. But you know, when people speak, at times they diverge some of the information. One of the information that we are hearing that was able to diverge was that Edo State, all the South governors will be storming Edo State come September the 19th. And let's find out the details why they will all be storming Edo State on that September the 19th, because we know that APC is not sleeping as well. They are already ready to go. Let's get into the news and get all that details. Breaking news, Edo 2020. All South governors will storm Edo September 19 by Wike. The Rivers State Governor Wike, on Wednesday disclosed that all South governors will be in Edo State on the day of election, that is September the 19th, to give a solidarity support to Governor Godwin Obaseki. We will be there to make sure that the elections are done decently and in order and according to the electoral law, that no stone is left unturned. We will not encourage, we will not allow any form of malpractices or rigging of election. We will all be there as we are putting security and making sure that everyone who has a voter card is the person voting. There will be no form of alien voting or misplacement of votes or votes being rigged or given to people who do not deserve it. We are going to be there to support our person, our man. We're going to make sure we support Godwin Obaseki, who has just joined us because he's one of us, is a brother, and PDP, we stand by one another. Wike made this disclosure while speaking on a live program on AIT, explained that no electoral law can stop the PDP. No electoral law, nobody will come with any form of election malpractices to disrupt the process. We are going to make sure that Edo State is the elections are well done decently and in order. Wow. What a revelation. Like I told you, the elections of Edo State is going to be epic. Yeah, the future of Nigeria democracy will be determined. What is happening in Edo State right now is a definition of democracy, true democracy, what it stands for. We're going to be seeing, we're going to be hearing, we're going to be learning what it means for democracy to truly be in a place where the voice of the people counts, where the people are able to speak and say, this is what we want, this is who we want, and not people rigging their elections or taking over what they have planned or what they intend to do or who they really want to lead them in the forthcoming days. Edo State, whoever you're supporting, please get on your electoral shoes and hats on, because the elections will be fierce. That's why I want to say, whoever you're supporting, Godwin Obaseki, Pastor Ize Iyamu, whoever is your candidate, whoever you feel. You remember we released a statement what the Oba of Benin talked about. The Oba of Benin said it is time for Edo State to move forward, to get into development and what have you. But what they want is somebody who will not succumb to godfatherism. He said the palace is not political. The palace is not standing with any form of politics, but we want somebody who will be able to govern the state, who will be able to give true democracy to the people, who will be able to put food on the table of the people, who will be able to assist the people, in every way, form, or kind. That is what he said. He said, well, it is time for democracy to speak in Edo State. And the Oba of Benin condemned any form of, godfatherism, saying that is not their style. It's not going to happen. It will not stand in Edo State. He also went further to explain and to pledge that the people of Edo State needs to, Edo State needs to move forward as it is now, and they don't want anybody who is not ready to give the state good governance to come on board. He spoke, and it was very, very welcoming. But guess what? Right now, PDP always leads to Edo State, as they intend to stand by their brother, Governor Godwin Obaseki, who has just joined the new guy along the block, the new one in the park. They want to give their undying solidarity, support to Governor Godwin Obaseki. He said they will all be there. They will all be there to support and to make sure that Governor Godwin Obaseki, the things are done decently and in order. Say why? Said because it is time for them to give to determine what true democracy is. It is time for true democracy to truly speak. And as such, they will all be there to make sure that there is no election malpractices, and to support Governor Godwin Obaseki all through the process of the election. I think this is very, very, this is very, very welcoming. This is how true brothers should be. This is how people should support one another. Godwin Obaseki has gone through a lot in this process, all in the bid to stop godfatherism and Edo State money being wasted. What is he doing? He's working tirelessly to make sure that anyone who does not deserve to rule the people do not ascend up to that position. He wants the people of Edo State to enjoy the dividends of democracy. We are all human beings, but he wants to make sure that Edo State enjoy what we call tremendous growth and development as it stands today. It's time for Edo State to move forward. He said it's time for the people of Edo State to truly understand what democracy is. And Godwin Obaseki, one of the things he's fighting is to make sure that there is no, mismanagement of the public fund, and those that their salaries are, teacher salaries are paid, people that deserve, that work in the state should earn their salaries, education, top of it. These are some of the things that Godwin Obaseki intends to do. APC did not give him the platform to come again. But what is happening is that he has now found refuge in the home of PDP, and PDP governors have pledged their support that they will all be there to rally around him and to make sure that he emerges the governor again of Edo State. And as such, because of that reason, every one of them will be present live, direct, to make sure that Edo State, there is no election malpractices where you see people rigging election, taking person's vote to the other. Anyway, this is what is really happening. Wike have said all the South governors, this is their secret plan, but somehow it's no longer secret again because we are all privy to it. He said this while on AIT News on Wednesday. Anyway, my people, this morning, don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.